The Ace Ready Mix feature at thebillionauto.com Huset's High Bank Nationals presented by Menards is underway. 35 laps for 15 grand.
Side by side, they race into turn one. Up high, Hunter Schurenberg. Down low, Chase Randall. Schurenberg leads into turns 3 and 4. Hunter Schurenberg leading the opening lap. 3 wide behind them for the 4th spot down the front straightaway.
Maybe a little bit of contact between Scott Boguski and Sheldon Hodenshield. They were battling with the 27 of Emerson Axum. The 41 of Macedo taking a peek to the inside of Hodenshield. No dice on that move.
Macedo again follows Hodenshield down the front stretch. He'll dive down low in 1 and 2. Pulls even with the NOS Energy Drink 17. Now makes the pass at the midpoint of the back straightaway. Move Carson Macedo up to the 6th spot. Sheldon coming right back after him.
Out front, it's all the 2 cars. Trouble.
Caution on the Speedway. Scott Winters sideways facing the wrong direction in corner number 2.
Back to green. Schurenberg to the top. Here comes Chase Randall on the inside looking for the lead. Slider, and he's got the lead as they head down the back straightaway. Chase Randall leads into turn 3.
Randall with the top spot. Scott Boguski to the inside of Donnie Schatz to take the 3rd position. Chase Randall leads lap number 5.
Schurenberg to the bottom. Scott Boguski running in the 3rd spot right in front of Donnie Schatz. The bottom side of the Speedway where they want to be down in 3 and 4. Vast majority side by side off of the turn. Boguski with the advantage. He'll go back to the cushion in turn number 1. Schatz on the inside of the Speedway side by side off of turn number 2.
Donnie Schatz, Scott Boguski racing for 3rd at the Huset Speedway. Hunter Schurenberg keeping close contact with race leader Chase Randall. We work on lap number 10 of 35. Schatz gets back to 3rd.
Here comes the 41 of Carson Macedo. He closes in on the 10 of Scott Boguski. The race for 4th. Caution is out. Trouble in turns 2. In turn 2, it's the number 5 of Ryan Timms.
Randall leads into turn 1. Donnie Schatz to the inside, maybe looking for 2nd, but Schurenberg strong at the exit of the corner. Now Schurenberg back to the inside of Randall, looking for the lead out of turn 4.
Buddy Kofoid from row number 9 is just outside the top 5. Sheldon Hodenshield just took the 6th spot back from him. Buddy Kofoid may be the best car on the Speedway in the opening dozen or so laps.
Yeah, Kofoid up to 7th and looking for more now. Meanwhile, Donnie Schatz to the inside of Hunter Schurenberg. Can't make the move for 2nd. They'll battle it out through turns 1 and 2.
Trouble turn 2. 2 cars just banged. The 10 of Scott Boguski was sideways. Sheldon Hodenshield got into him. They're able to continue on, but the yellow lights have blinked on.
Boguski got sideways. Sheldon had absolutely no place to go.
We go back to green on Ace Ready Mix night at Huset Speedway. Randall with another good restart.
Chase Randall leading into corner number 1. Donnie Schatz down low, trying to steal 2nd from Hunter Schurenberg, but he's challenged by the 41 of Carson Macedo. 3-car race for 2nd into turns 3 and 4. Macedo around the outside of Schatz. Can he get Schurenberg? He cannot, but he'll turn again in turns 1 and 2.
Macedo sneaking his way forward from the 8th starting spot now to a podium position. He'll work right through the middle of the racetrack coming after Schurenberg. Here comes Schatz with the drive on the bottom side off of turn number 4. Macedo just threw a slide job on Schurenberg. Schurenberg comes back after him. The race for 2nd through turns 1 and 2. Macedo has the spot. Here comes Donnie Schatz. He'll get by Schurenberg as they race to turn number 3. Schatz back to 3rd. Buddy Kofoid with a dozen laps to go, trying to get that 4th spot. This is where drivers have been talking about all week long. The final 10 laps in a Huset Speedway feature where the big moves start to happen. Macedo just threw a huge slider in turn number 2, but couldn't get by the 3Z of Brock Zierfoss.
Randall looking really good in front of the field. No trouble behind them. Hunter Schurenberg sideways and gets into the cushion. David Gravel able to just barely avoid contact in corners 3 and 4. Back under green flag conditions at Huset's with the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Car Series. Donnie Schatz down low in 1 and 2. Baylog took a peek to the inside of Kofoid, trying to steal the 4th spot, and now Kofoid will come to the inside of Donnie Schatz, looking for a slide job in 3 and 4, but not enough room to make it happen.
Couldn't get there as Chase Randall on that lap got out to a near 9/10 of a second lead over the 41 of Carson Macedo. Top 2 together with 2 laps to go.
Carson Macedo to the inside, slide job, new leader Macedo for the moment. Randall back to his inside, they race wheel to wheel into turn 3 to the white flag.
He'll try to return the slider, but Macedo right up against the cushion. He'll lead the field to the white flag. Final time around, Macedo your leader, Chase Randall in hot pursuit.
Carson Macedo out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Chase Randall close, but not close enough to try anything in 3 and 4. Checkered flag will wave for Carson Macedo. He wins night number 1 of the BillionAuto.com Huset's High Bank Nationals presented by Menards. Chase Randall 2nd, Donnie Schatz 3rd, Buddy Kofoid 4th, and Bill Baylog in 5th. as he gets the Hoosier Tire neckband and takes the VP Fuels checkered flag up top to celebrate his victory here tonight.
That caution helped a lot. I don't think we would have ever got to him had we not had a restart there, and actually tried to fire off on the cushion there on the restart, and it was really bad. Gave up a lot of time, and he got a sizable lead, and I thought, man, it's gonna be tough to get him. And then we got to lap traffic really quick there, and then they were, the lap cars were kind of all over the place, and I felt like I was just in the catbird seat. I could move when he went the wrong way. I was there to, behind him to see what the difference was, and sometimes it's better to be running second in them situations. And he got real crossed up. He was having a hard time getting off 4, even coming to the traffic, and then, he really had a hard time there. One of them lappers kind of got beside him and took some of the air off his wing, and he struggled off of 4, and I was able to get just enough of a run, and I really didn't know if I was going to clear him or not, but kind of grabbed a little bit of that grip on the bottom, and it shot me across. So, man, hats off to this race team. Philip Dietz, Adam Zimmerman, Ryan McQuinn, they've been working really hard, and it feels good to have a lot of speed here. That was good job, man. That was fun. Hard racing, late in the race, no points on the line, just a good, hard, authentic racing. So, just hats off to this race team, and big thank you to Dennis Albaugh, Mesilla Valley Transportation, Tarleton & Son, Complete Parts and Equipment, Durst Incorporated, High Performance Lubricants, Maxim Chassis, Factory Cane Shocks, Kistler Engines, Scott Boyd family, the Bolts family, Sage family, Sander Engineering, Team Jack Foundation, everybody that's a part of this 41 team. It's really special, and just feels good to win, but it's really cool when you win it from 8th like that, and just had a really good car. So, hats off to my team. They're just incredible. It's fun driving this JJR 41 car, and I want to say hello to my family back home. My fiance, I'm sure she's watching at home with her family. It feels special to get a win. I do, yeah. It feels, like I said, it feels good to have speed here. When you start 8th and, drive by everybody to get the win, it makes you have a lot of confidence going into a night like tomorrow where it pays $100,000. And this track seems to stay fairly the same almost all the time. It transitions different, but ultimately ends up in the same spot most of the time. And just to have our car really balanced and knowing that we can make speed like that feels really good going into tomorrow.
For live coverage of every World of Outlaws event and for extended on-demand race content, visit dirtvision.com. For full race results, features, and series news, visit worldofoutlaws.com.